skipped. Oh, there we go. All right. It's been a minute. It's been a long time, actually. I feel like since I played some Final Fantasy 14. But this is kind of one of the games started. I started streaming with, I would say. I guess very early. It was Final Fantasy 14. I mean, even early on, I started in cards. But I've got a better computer now. I'm dual boxing my streams. You know what? I'm playing a lot of Marathon. I just figured, you know what? I kind of want to, like, not even a loot hunt, but like I want to play an RPG. Let's revisit Final Fantasy 14. Now, I have Hahanzo here, which he's a level 55 ballad. I don't even remember how much. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's go to Hahanzo. Let's just go to Hahanzo. All right. Yeah, we got a queue. I am playing the game max settings 1440p at around 60 frames a second, which is better than the sub 60 frames a second I was streaming and playing the game on my laptop. It was just my laptop. I was dual streaming and playing this game 1080p. Laptop settings, not like desktop maxed out. So this is gonna be an update for me. What do we got here? Much and more has happened in yours, Orzea? I don't even know how to say it. While you were away, to help those such as yourself reacclimate to the ever-changing realm, the 12 have prepared the most generous boon, the Returner's Bounty. Accepting this divine aid will provide you with the tools required to make that quick return to form, including experience bonuses for partying with mentors, as well as full access to the Novice Network, a channel dedicated to lending a helping hand. I'm going to accept that. Let us join that up. Let's go. Achievements approaching completion. Okay, well, I'm going to close that for now. Can I open achievements here? No. Probably down here in some capacity. I would assume. Yeah, achievements. Okay, right there. Alright. Hall of the Novice. The Hall of the Novice offers training exercises for party combat. As your level raises, you will face greater combat challenges with all manner of dangerous enemy attacks. These exercises are designed to arm you with the knowledge you need to survive. Yeah, I gotta put my trusty 12 buttons on the side of my mouse, because I'm not pressing nothing. This is what I play. Marathon, Arc Raiders, those more action games. I rock the 6 buttons on the side of my mouse. I feel like if I could get used to the form factor of the two, I could move to a different mouse. I kind of want to go to Logitech. I've been using Razer for a long time. And when I say I've been using Razer for a long time, I mean like I have had the same mouse and keyboard since 2011. My green setup, my Black Widow and my Naga, 2012. I got them in 2011. They're 15 years old and they're still kicking, you know, and I have not looked into anything at all, okay? So when I went and bought a new keyboard and a mouse, all I bought was the small form factor Black Widow and the wireless Naga. Because, I mean, that's all I've been using for so long, right? I wasn't sure what to do. Right? So, yeah. We got that on there. I like that. It's fun. The 12 buttons on the side of the mouse. So yeah. These extras are designed to arm you with the knowledge you will need to survive. Upon completing them, you will receive the Neophyte's Ring, which increases XP earned by 30% until level 60. What are these? Halt and oh, I remember these, I believe. Oh, I'm out of there. Where'd it go? What was that? Where did that just go? Now, also, should I throw my head over here? And where are we here? There we go. I don't really see anything going on. I don't see anything going on there. All right, I'm trying to really kind of figure out what the fuck I'm doing here. It's been a long time. Oh, first things first, system configurations. I'm running 60 frames per second. And I mean, we're pretty maxed out. Do I have my FPS locked? Frame rate not maintains. Oh, one thing I do want to fix. Oh, I hate this. Fix the audio. I know, I was going to say, I know I'm on Art Creators. Oh, I do have a Final Fantasy 14. There we go. That's better. Alright. Now, the only other thing I'm not 100% on, I'm trying to remember what the fuck to do here. I mean, we're sitting pretty good. Everything's maxed. Gestures threateningly. Placing yourself at the top of a target's amenity list or getting additional enmity. Enmity? En, 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 enmity. Enmity? And I don't know how to say that word. I don't know how to say that word. That's okay. Deliver a ranged attack with a potency of 100. Delivers an attack with a potency of 270. Delivers an attack with a potency of 150. Combo fast blade. Riot blade. Fast blade, riot blade. Okay, so I lined them up that way. I lined them up to gain aggro. Hit him with a ranged attack. Hit him with a fucking harder attack. Hit him with the fast attack. Stack it. Delivers an attack and then hit all enemies. Stacking total eclipse. Delivers attack to all enemies. Damage over time. Low blow. Shield bash. Interject use of target action. Reduces damage dealt by 25. So I want to buffs are on control. Increase damage dealt by 25. Reduces damage dealt. Take all damage intended for other party members as long as said member remains within 20 yalms. Does not activate with certain attacks. Reduces damage taken by 20%. So C1, C4, C2, C5. Yeah. I don't know if I can stack that one. Impervious. Makes you impervious to most attacks. Release Iron Will. Cancel the effects of Iron Will. Well, where's the effects of Iron Will? Where's Iron Will? Release Iron Will. What the fuck is Iron Will? I don't remember. I do not remember. At all. How to play my paladin character. The oath gauge displays the current strength of a paladin's oath, which increases the auto attacks as performed. As auto attacks are performed. A strong oath is required to execute several select actions such as Sheltron, Cover, acquired at level 45, Intervention, acquired at level 62, and will grow weaker upon using them. Using certain actions will increase the oath gauge. This symbol indicates the defensive stance Iron Will is in effect, which increases immunity. Oh, enmity. You can view the gauge description. Okay, so it's this. Well, there was something. Interesting. Okay. Okay, well, where are we going here? How do I see the quest that I have? Okay, I know that this is the main quest scenario. I get that. How do I see my side quests? Journal? Quests, yes, journal. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I know what's going on here. I think I need to make my I know a little bit. Like, it's good for me, but I don't know if you guys can read what's going on here. Also, do I have to, like, be near the level I'm at to, like, get the effects of the XP gain? What am I looking for? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Why did I stop playing right here? Blood prince. The blood price. Noxley. Nolexia wishes to show you her immense gratitude. Decline that for right now. The serpent lieutenant looks about, seemingly awaiting a visitor. I was told that a messenger would be sent as soon as your fellow scions finished their investigation. I did not imagine it would be much longer. This one returns, and returns with good tidings. Wise one, have finished searching and have wisely identified the precise location where the touched one summoned Lord Rama. Your timing is impeccable, my fluttery friend. Might you be so kind as to escort this good man to his fellow scions? It would be this one's pleasure, walking one. Please, come with me, this one. Okay. It's not where they went, right? Oh, where the fuck did the quest marker go? How do I leave a pin? I don't know where or why I can't leave a pin. It's just me. Alright. What am I getting here? We're still getting 60 frames. Alright. I don't think I've really traversed through here before. Uh-oh. Oh, bruh. Hahanzo. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, bro, I don't know if I don't know if I'm supposed to be in here already. This is kind of fucking wild. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little nervous. Am I on the right path? Uh-oh. I think I'm getting got. Oh. Oh, I might be fighting this fucking thing. I feel like these things are aggressive. I feel like that's what the symbol... Oh, I don't want to touch it! Bruh. Wise ones have ventured deep within the Siflins. There must be these ones must proceed carefully and keep an eye out for touched ones. Okay. We're moving up again. Oh fuck. Okay, these things are getting a little bit of a higher level. Alright. Am I good? I'm not hurt, eh? No, I'm good. We're Gucci. I think I remember what I'm doing. Let's take one of these things, right? Fuck it. Let's go, Hahanzo. Oh, this is what I got no... Booyah. Got this little dude. Are they like dropping stuff? Oh, I guess it would auto pick up, eh? I don't know where I'm going. It's nice to see the game like this, though. Because out of all the MMOs, this is kind of the only one I really have an interest in, which is ironic. I don't know. I was thinking about playing some Phantasy Star, online too, but I think it just doesn't hit the same. Plus, it's also easier for me to get achievements on that for Xbox, believe it or not, than this. It's kind of just a steady grind, and I know exactly how to get them. This is a way bigger grind, I think. Come here. You're like plus 80% XP gain. That's pretty freaking crazy. I am not going to complain about that. This one is most sorry, but this one can go no further. Drawn too close to Lord Rama, and this one may turn mean and nasty like touched ones. Oh. And so far this one must stay far away. Farewell. Say farewell for now. Walking one will find wise ones not far from here. To the south. Go in safely, walking one. Weird. Okay. I gotta go through here? Okay, I see it. I see it! There's everybody. Come on, bro. I swear with them wreaking havoc with their skin-changing magics, it's a wonder I was able to finish taking my measurements. Yes, it was quite the ordeal. You should have seen the look on Stola's face. I don't know how to say that anymore. When impersonating you suddenly showed up. That's quite enough. Papalmo? I don't know. My apologies. It's not like me to ramble, so. At any rate, as I was saying, I have finished measuring etheric activity in the area, and I am pleased to say I have reached an indisputable conclusion. To wit, that Rama was called forth in the vicinity of the Sylph's Aetherite. Come, Hahanzo, the Lord of Livin awaits. Oh, my copy. Where are we going? In this ring? Yeah. Did I put a button for control? I don't think I did. It's like I want to control everything up. I'm going the right way. Oh, is this what she was talking about? Oh, I get it. They're not
Thine order betrays thee, servant of hiding.
I'm not ready for this fight yet.
Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan. I am Ramu, guardian of the children of the forest. Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs? Gridanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult.
You're not feeling it. Oh, I think he's...
Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest naught for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man. Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just. Redanian or Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other. Thy conflicts have brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man. Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed, for light and dark given form when man was born. It would explain much, not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking?
Oh, what's going on?
Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon thy wayward charges. That they should entrust so precious a gift to thee.
Now he's like, oh, I see.
Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye. But there is something more in thee. Very well. I shall
I don't remember where I
thy
got that
proposal.
crystal, but I guess it was important.
Shouldst thou survive my trial. If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee. Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment.
Protest, I think. Oh, he bounced. All right. I thought he was gonna hit me.
Come to me, bringer of light.
Oh, he
I
is
shall
waiting for
await
me.
thee on the field of battle.
Urianger, it is rare indeed to find you so far from a tome.
I was checking something.
The Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady.
That voice is familiar. I remember who that is.
I must beg thine aid on a point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramu, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
Striking tree hard is now accessible. Risky area around the beastmen. Oh. This, right? Yeah. This is part of the... I get it. Less than 5 minutes. Okay. I'll have to withdraw. I gotta use the bathroom. Oh man. I'll be right back. That's right. Oh shit! Oh shit! This thing bit me up. All right. We got to get this shit. Join up on this. Hopefully we find someone. I don't remember what any of these buttons do. Return, teleport, flame salute, potions, Gyashi greens for my chocobo. Gotta feed my little chocobo. Feed my little chocobo. I don't know where the fuck to go. I guess, I mean, like, I gotta kind of just do this fight, I believe. Gonna have another one of these things jump me any second. I know it. They respawn pretty quickly, so. But we're gonna try to get another schedule. It's like a stream schedule together. I want to play some Final Fantasy. I want to play some Marathon. I want to play some cards again. Either Riftbound or TCG, Pokemon TCG. So I'm really kind of. I don't know if I'm gonna do like one full day of both, or like 1 week Pokemon, 1 week Riftbound. Rotation's coming for Pokemon in a couple weeks. That's pretty good. Riftbound just had some changes and some banned cards, so everybody's kind of shaken up a little bit. So there's some new options. Play style, which is also really good. Good times to join both TCGs right now, to be honest. Pop! Pop with the shield. We're still in queue. We are still in queue. Commence. all my shielding. Ah, we're getting close. Yeah, what do we got it?
I have taken thy measure, bringer of light. And I judge thee a worthy champion. The task of excising the sin that hath taken root in man's heart is thine. Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them.
Okay. Well,
if man is to be delivered from the dark, it shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path, for if thou dost, thy people shall be truly lost.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin. A regrettable act, but a necessary one. In witnessing thy struggle, a truth hath been revealed unto me. If I mistake not, it may yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Assyrians. But let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
Little Hahanzo. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get jumped again. Alright, where do I gotta go now? Alright, we gotta make our way back. Where did this shit send me? Oh, wow. Uh-oh. That's not good. See how far we can get a run on. Get our run on. mean, I guess I could always just pop. Wrong way. You gotta chase me, motherfuckers! What do I gotta hold? Fuck, alright. Hey, Sith. Good evening, my friend. How you doing? I'm doing well. How are you doing? I figured I'd change it up and play some Final Fantasy XIV. It's been years, bro. Literally years. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What'd I do? No, I don't know if I want to go this way. Wait, I must go this way. I don't remember what the fate system is. We've been playing so many competitive games the last little while. I'm like, you know what? Okay, played a bit more Destiny Rising tonight and managed to pull FFXIV, so that was nice. You know what? I'm guilty. It's charged. I loaded it up. I think I got. You know what? I still got frustrated tonight, and I uninstalled the Moo player. But I did load it up. I did pull FFXIV, and I pulled another Rocky, whatever. Uh, I pulled a couple things. I should probably give it another shot. My computer is better than it was before. It was still playing a little janky, so I just fucking deleted it again. But I seen that they added the new changes, so you know what? I'm trying to balance. I gotta pick more of. I gotta lock in a stream schedule. I want to do a day of the week of cards. I've got to do at least a card stream, either Riftbound or Pokemon. Obviously, for a month, I'm going to play a little bit of this every once a week because I paid for it. You know, my monthly subscription. And I want to play Marathon. So I mean, that's like 3 games right there already. That's 3 games already. And between games like Final Fantasy and Marathon, you've got to do like 2 days a week at least for both of them, right? Probably 3. Say 3 for Marathon. Fuck. Some people are painful to play with. But maybe I'll throw in around, I don't know. Figure it out. If there are days that you're yeah, you do keep yourself pretty busy. You know what? My during the day I do a whole bunch of things like for example, it's warm. So I went out on my balcony and I cleaned all my windows. And I took my windows out of the window, I don't know what they're called, bezels. And I cleaned all of those out. And I took my windows and I rinsed them all, like, just random spring cleaning type shit during the day, you know. I throw the bird in the cage for half an hour. She can see me cleaning those things, kind of open the doors and the windows, kind of let all the fresh air in. I just know that there's things I can do during the day, but I should start getting on and streaming. I feel bad because if she's here, I want to hang out with her all day, you know. But I try to multitask, keep busy. I sold, and I've also been doing my free weight exercises at home every day now for the last week. So I'm trying to get back into it. I sold the Fusion Strike booster box today. So that was good. That was good. I needed that. 1250. 1250. But 1150 money. And then I got a couple cards out of it. I got oh, it's in the I already put it in my Alakazam deck. You know, the ETB Alakazam, the promo ETB Alakazam from Mega. I got a second one of those. I'll just grab it. Just to be thrown. And you know what? I got to take the motivation to go through and sort this giant table of cards I still have. Pokemon, multiple sets. Riftbound, multiple sets. I've got binders that are empty behind me still that still need to be filled and updated. These aren't up-to-date sets. Everything's on the move. I could take a week of not streaming and just have to clean all of these cards up and sort them and inventory them. It's gonna be pretty crazy. Oh, I need to do one thing. I might as well do this while I'm doing this. I'm going to retire him because I know I'm really not gonna play it in the next 2 weeks. Hawlucha. So I'm gonna put him back in my promo binder. He's gonna get but I do want to work on playing Dragapult because it is gonna be something post rotation, right? So I want to work on Dragapult. I've got a lot of card sorting and putting away to do. I've been procrastinating hard on it. I feel that, bro. I've definitely been procrastinating hard on doing that. All right, so we're gonna get the Hawlucha back in the master set. How are you doing, though, Sith? How you doing, man? Thank you for swinging by. I appreciate it. Well, no, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it all the way. All right. Hawlucha going back in the binder. Promo Scarlet and Violet Hawlucha. And I mean, like, dude. Like, having, the first page, the second page, the third page, like, all of these done, up to the fourth page, I gotta start working on some. It's pretty cool, right? Because I played cards for, I would say, the majority of the Scarlet Violet era, and I really enjoyed it. Right? There's some stuff I'm missing, but then you get into some of the promos that I earned for myself. Here we go. And this is what I was going to say. So, yeah, it kind of feels like Dragon Ball is going to be a huge part of post-rotation. Oh, he absolutely is. So, along with the ching-ching part of it, right? The money part of it that I got, I got the Kingdra EX, which this guy's about $100 right now, Canadian, right? This was the one that I didn't get. I never got this one. I got the King Gambit box a couple times, and I got the Greninja box, but I never got the Kingdra box. I missed out. So, the box went towards, things that I need to do while I'm off work. But then I got a little bit to add to the collection, at least, right? Because I already had the Greninja, and this is a beautiful card. Probably one of my favorite promos from Scarlet Violet. It's actually this Greninja. I grabbed the Kingdra and the Greninja boxes at the same time. Yeah, I missed the Kingdra one. I didn't get to pre-order it. But I think you were there when we ripped a bunch of them. Of course you were there. What am I mean? I got the Alakazam. Not expensive, but I'm going to be playing the deck, and it plays 4 of, and I had 1 promo. So now I'm at 2. And these are actually really hard to find. The only ones at my local stores right now are all the Pokemon Center ones, because they're like $70, and I'm not putting that in a deck. So I'm 2 in. And then I got the Mega Venusaur, the full art, because Mega Venusaur is a good deck coming up, I think. I've got 2 min rares. If the deck ends up playing 3, there you go. I got the 3rd, but regardless, I think that's a really cool looking card. It's Venusaur. I know it's not the best starter for people, but it's a Gen 1 starter, and I think it's such a big name that it could be worth something later down the road. And the one that I was really interested in, besides the Kingdra to add to my personal collection, was Erica's Tangela. And I feel like this card is unbelievably underrated. The detail and everything in the card itself is immaculate. The fact that it's full and front right up there in your face with Tangela, and it's got one of the most iconic gym leaders there's ever been. This card is so underrated. This card will jump one day. That card, last I looked, was still going for quite a bit as far as the Venusaur. I know I pulled it, it was 150. Well, this isn't the SIR Venusaur, it's just the full art. So it wasn't that much. And the Tangela is Ascended Hero, so it's still relatively new. So I think there's room for it to dip and up and down, whatever. But regardless, I think that because it's Erica's Tangela, it's a Gen 1 Pokemon. It's kind of a niche Gen 1 Pokemon, if you think about it, right? But also kind of a fan favorite for people that do really like it. And Erica is, like I said, one of the more iconic gym leaders. So I think especially with the art, I think the card's going to go up one day. I think ultimately it will only go up. I know people are weird with things right now, but when this shit settles, when the set's come and gone, you know, I think of more of how are people going to accept certain things. And that's kind of how I've been playing this game the last little while. Not just the literal game, but the collection game, right? So I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think there's a right way to do it, but I don't think I'm wrong. If that's a good way to put it, if that makes sense. I also got about $60 worth of Riftbound cards from Origins and Spirit Forge set, from both sets, in mixed, right? So some bulk, some decent cards, an expensive card, a relatively expensive card. So it's a mixed bag on that, but again, something that I can probably use in some capacity and its value. So I figured I'd take it. So overall, it was just a good learning experience on the trades and how to balance it and what you think you should look for and stuff like that. Because there was some other $100+ higher value cards that he had, but they were like Ascended Heroes or Mega, and they were super modern, like in the last 2 to 3 sets. You know what I mean? Like Destined Rivals, Mega, Ascended Heroes, super recent. So in my opinion, in my thought process, those prices have a good chance to continue to descend, right? They're still new. That $100 card could drop to 70, it could drop to 50. You don't know what's going to happen. It's still too new. A set like Shrouded Fable with the promo boxes that have come and gone, that probably aren't coming back anymore, that there's a very limited chance you're going to ever see a sealed box of those anymore, that this card's finally climbed to $100. I didn't even check to see if it was falling, I just know that it's far enough back that it's probably in a more stable spot. You know what I mean? Now I'm curious. Now I'm gonna look at it. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Kingdra EX. Oh yeah, it's just been rising. It's actually just been climbing like crazy. In fact, in the last week, it's gone up about 10%. Only the last day, it's dropped about $1. So I mean, there's a good chance that's it's gonna be stable for a little while, I would say. Especially because people aren't gonna want to lose on their returns, so it's not gonna immediately just tank. And like I said, it's a set that's come and gone. And I know the box was as well, but I gotta pick and choose what I want to keep, where I want to put my money, and invest things. And like even I'm trying to look at a new video card for this computer because this one's on loan, bro. This is not my video card, right? I've been building this, if you remember, from my buddy's computer that he lent me, and I'm slowly been pardoning him back as I put this thing together. And like I bought the motherboard, I bought the CPU, I bought the power supply, I bought the fans, I bought the fan controller, I already had the case. The only thing that I have of his left, oh, I bought the RAM. The only thing I have left of his is the GPU now. Well, I've been trying to do some math. So the reason why I went with the 5500, I don't care about the fate. The reason why I went with the AMD Ryzen 5 5500, the CPU, was it was on sale for 90 bucks. Okay. I got a half off. It was like from 200 to 90 bucks. To me, that's considering I don't have a desktop computer. The oldest thing I have is fucking 14 years old. 90 bucks isn't a bad deal. My buddy lent me his computer. This CPU would fit in his motherboard. Risen is always your best bang for your buck. Yes. Well, I'm competent on how to do these things, right? I've overclocked the RAM on this motherboard. I haven't overclocked the CPU yet, but I overclocked the RAM. I undervolted and overclocked the GPU. So I'm getting more performance at everything. But I got 16 gigs of RAM. It's overclocked to 3600 megahertz or yeah, whatever it is. I don't remember. It's megahertz, right? Yeah. And then the CPU's left stock. The GPU's uh, overclocked and undervolted. But this CPU was the highest level CPU that I could put in my friend's motherboard because his motherboard was older. It was like a B450 or something, right? By Aorus. Um, and it died after I bought the CPU. So he was like, "Yeah, it is what it is, bro. It was old." So I put his CPU back in. I bought this motherboard. I have a 5500 Ryzen 5, which his video card is a 5700 XT. So the pairing is good. It's a good complementary chipset. It's actually really good. It's one of those, like you just said, for the best bang for your buck. And if you get it in the same chipset, like pairing system, like whatever it is, complementary, you can unlock the RAM bar and you can do all these things where you can get more throughput to the memory because they're designed to work together, right? It's kind of, I know I'm I know I'm just, short forming it, the TLDR, but it's basically what you're doing. Right? You're picking components because of how they function with each other in a specific fashion to get the best out of the best bang for your buck. Um, so now where I'm at is I can go up on the CPU now. This this motherboard this CPU is not end of life. This CPU is end of life on my buddy's motherboard that died. So now, if I spend like 300 bucks right now, I can get one of the highest level Ryzen 7, like what was it 7600 whatever Ryzen 7 series CPUs in here. But the thing is right now this Ryzen 5 5500 isn't throttling the GPU. There is no bottleneck, right? In fact, if I want a true upgrade, I need to upgrade the video card. There's a couple options where I'm like, damn, bro, it's such a steal right now. Like, look at this. Let me see if I can find this. This is crazy. Like, tell me if you think this is what's going on here. I'm gonna show you. Powered by AMD. Now you got to keep in mind, this card's not mine, and it's already kind of showing age with the games I want to play maxed out, like Marathon or um, Soul Frame, maybe anything that's coming out going forward, right? Because like this card's not mine. This is kind of how I'm looking at it. Now, if I sort lowest price, there's one card. There's only two left in stock, but they're in BC, and if I order it, they'll just ship it, right? A 7600 XT overclock with 16 gigs of RAM, bro. That's not fucking bad. Like versus like I need a 4060 minimum. You know what I mean? 7600 XT. It's a 3% difference. So in order to even get like better than this, better lighting, you're getting better reflection handling, faster end body calculation, faster peak multi rendering. Like technically, the 7600 will probably perform better with the AMD CPU, right? You got to think about this. Um, to even go to the 4060, like I need to go to a fucking 4070, bro. Like, or a 5060. Look. You're looking at $700, 5060. You're still looking at 455. 470 is what I have in my rig. Yeah, but how much am I looking at to spend on that? I have to go with a 5060 minimum to get significantly better situational performance. Okay. This is what we're seeing here, right? 560. 560 Ti, you're looking at six bills. Now you got to think, I don't want to really spend more than $550 on a card. I really don't. Uh, Getting high to max range on the games I'm going to play for the next 5 years for me, for that much money, is fine. I'll sell my Wii U. I mean, I'll sell my Switch. I'm not playing it. I got every Pokemon game. That's $500 right there. That's the GPU. I'm going to play the computer every day. I'm going to invest my time in streaming my computer. The Switch and those games are kind of collecting dust, you know? So I have to kind of move with what I want to do in that sense. I have my Xbox. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm not paying for Xbox Live right now, so I'm not gonna pay for it and play other games. But to do this, like even to look, a 5060, right? So let's go back. Cards by Nvidia. Sort by lowest price. We're just gonna go by lowest price to see what the stores near me have. 'Cause this is the only computer store really near me. Holy fucking garbage. Uh, so you're looking at 450 for a 550, a 5050, which are sold out. Which I don't want a 5050. Like again, 5060 max. 5060, 8 gig. Right there. 469 on sale. But it's only 8 gigs of RAM. Now, do I go for a 5060 or a 70? XT Gaming Overclock WinForce, 16 gigs. Like, how many gigs of RAM do you have in your card? Forty seventy is 12 gigs. Gotcha. But see, so for me, even to find a 4070, look at the pricings we're at right now, right? 5060s are sitting about $500. Um, yeah, like to get a 4070, you're not even in the realm of, they might not even have 4000 series in the stores anymore where I'm around. 5060s, 5070s. Yeah. So now another thing I'm thinking of is if I buy a GPU that's like this, right? Yeah, I got this GPU before the market got stupid again due to AI. Yes. But this is what I'm thinking, okay? What realistically, realistically, to spend $600 on a 5060 with 8 gigs of RAM, which will be bottlenecked by my Ryzen 5. Okay. They will be bottlenecked by my Ryzen 5. Guaranteed. Right? I'm only getting a quarter effective speed it's saying out of this, right? But there's there's pros and cons, I would say, to both, right? I don't care about the market share or the popularity at the end of the day. These two, these two factors, irrelevant to me. I don't care about the market share. I don't care about the user rating. At the end of the day, I want to know exactly what I'm getting out of every single thing, right? And like, honestly, dude, 180 to 130, 150 to 180 to 160, 243 to 192. I can't find like I'm spending that on this, right? In order to get even a 5070, it's $800. RTX. What was the cheapest? Like, okay, let's find the cheapest 5060 we could find. And not that I want to buy the cheapest one. This is the issue, right? Like, I don't want to buy the cheapest one. I'm trying to find what options I have, right? 469, Asus dual RTX 5060. Like, none of these are over 8 gigs of RAM. And I feel like 8 gigs of RAM is not enough, right? No matter what. 8 gigs of RAM is not going to be enough. If I'm going to go up to anything that's over 8 gigs of RAM, right? Anything over 8 gigs of RAM is going to cost me $700. Look at this. This is where I'm at right now. 50, 60, 16 gigs of RAM. Is that 16 gigs of RAM? 625, 560, 16 gigs of RAM. So $700 for a 5060 to get adequate RAM, okay? Or the 7600, which is better than what I have, double the RAM. And then oh no, Risen 7. Watch. Doesn't want to search. Wonderful. There we go. I'm just going to hit this. Because there's one on sale that I just seen. Not the 58 XT. It's a Risen 7. Or not that Risen 7. It was 303 it's on sale for or something. Unless they're gone. Oh, there was a way I was checking it. Oh, I think it was Amazon. Um um compatible CPU. Is it this one? No. There it is. I think it was this guy. Risen 7 5800X. Yeah, 5800X. I wouldn't go for anything under 12 at a minimum if you're also streaming. Well, I'm not. I dual box them, right? My laptop still does the streaming. So the PC that I have is strictly just the gaming. Risen 7 5800X. It's not the open box. It's even cheaper than what I thought, though, to be honest, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. There's something else that they had. Um, bu- 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 bu. There was a link I clicked earlier that just gave me the list of them, bro. Bu- 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 it was still the user benchmark website, I swear. The highest end CPUs, Amazon 9, 5950. Ryzen 7 5800 X3D. 98, not the 98 X3D. What the fuck? Bro. No future upgrades. These are the final top end CPU. So I'm going to upgrade something. Upgrading to a 7000 series would require a new AM5 DDR5 board. Um, 5950X being the absolute peak. So the 5950 is the highest. It's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like 5800X is what I'm running for my CPU. Okay, so wait, so that one I just had up. Keeping in mind that for gaming 50X outperform a 5950 considerably. Wait, keep in mind which one? 5800X 3D. Did I find that? You run a 5800X. What's the difference between 5800XT and 5800X? Ah, come on. XT has a slightly higher boost clock, but the gaming okay, it's identical. Gotcha. Ah, well, I can't find the 5800X 3D on their site here. Uh, what the fuck? Risen 3, no. What are you doing? See, this is what I bought. And when I bought it, it wasn't even this expensive. It's on sale again, but when I bought it, it was even cheaper. 5600 XT is 250. That doesn't seem right. 5700 XT is on sale for 202. Open box, but honestly, I don't really give a shit. They'll give me something else if it doesn't fucking work. And I know they will. 269 for a non-open box. Like, bro, you see what I'm saying? Dude, for like 640, I can get a way better CPU and pair it with a way better GPU and have way more RAM. Do you know what I'm saying? Like idealistically, to get more full headroom out of gaming, I'm gonna spend $700 on an 8 GB fucking low end NVIDIA card, or I can get a fucking CPU and a fucking GPU. And I'm even tempted to literally, I'm not even kidding. I'm literally tempted to just buy this right now, get it, right? Just get it at least. Give my buddy his card back. See if my CPU bottlenecks this thing. It might be so minimal. I might not need to upgrade the CPU. And then I can give my buddy his card back and be done with it. But I think this is the best price that I'm gonna find. The problem is the only ones they're in fucking There is none in Ontario, bro. That's crazy. There's none in Quebec, Nova Scotia. There's two in BC. Delivery sold out online. Oh no. Well, I wonder if I buy it, if I message them, will they transfer it? I call them tomorrow. Be like, hey, if I buy this online, can you guys ship it out? Send it out to Ontario. Because honestly, bro, if they do, I might buy this. Honestly, and I mean, let's check how Google 5700 XT to 7600 XT, bro. It's like a 20% effective speed, 20% average score, 17% increase, overclock score, 39% better. This is this is why I think this number's bullshit. Remember how I said I feel like the market share and user rating is bullshit? Look, the 5700 has better market share than the fucking 7600. It's the same company. There's not individual market share on the fucking card, is there? Is there specifically on the card? Just because there's more out in the market, in theory, right? That's what it's looking at. Yeah. So again, it's an ignorant number, right? It's just stupid. Interesting. Well, I think I might is market share of the individual. Yeah. Yeah, which is kind of I don't care. It's been out longer. That's the problem, right? It's this thing's 2 years old. This card's 2 years old. You know what I mean? This card's 7 years old. I can give my buddy his card back and be like, "Hey, bro, here you go. Thank you so much. Appreciate it." You know, because I've been using it for a little while. But I mean, like I said, there's room to upgrade my CPU, which I'm not too worried about right now. It's more of like the GPU is kind of what's holding me back into doing the next level of things I kind of like doing. Like even like I'm actually playing this one at 1440, right? And I'm getting about 60 frames per second, 55, 60 frames per second at 1440, which is nice because it's maxed out 1440. I've got everything set to as high as it can possibly be and 1440. Now I could juice it to 4K. I went up to the highest 4K potential I could, but it's like 30 frames per second, which ain't that fun. Right? 30 frames per second. It's locking it. It's locking at 30. And for you guys, it probably didn't even look that bad. But for me, it looks like a fucking flip book. You know what I mean? So, but regardless, I mean, shit looks pretty good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Looks way better than fucking World of Warcraft. And they're making World of Warcraft stamp fucking NVIDIA 570s. Bro, what do you need a 570? 570 for World of Warcraft. Are we fucking playing games here? Well, I know they're fucking games, but what are we doing? I'm playing Marathon on a 5700 XT and people are playing Warcraft on a 5090. Come on. I'm going back to 2K. Not the game. the resolution. Like, could I even do like what was a sub 4K? I don't even know what this would be. I'm getting 40 frames per second now. It's better. But I mean, I might as well just do 2K. You know what I mean? I kind of get an overall better experience. If I go 1440, I'm sorry, is what I meant to say. 1440. Not this 3072, right? 1440. Boom. Still getting about 60 frames per second. Everything looks pretty crisp. I'm having fun. Lighting looks good. Hahanzo's Hahanzoing on his little chocobo. That's all that matters in life, right? For him. Oh. I mean, it's playing well. I can't complain at this level. I appreciate this. Well, that's what I'm saying is that I'm not worried about this game. I just want to jump back over to this because I have not played this since when I started streaming. I was playing this. I was playing Pokemon TCG. I was playing Destiny, but I was streaming Destiny from a capture card, and I was playing it on console. I've upgraded to the point where it's like I'm on a full desktop PC gaming. I'm dual boxing my stream. I'm still using the laptop to render the stream, but I mean, I'm separating the processing capability, so I'm getting a much clearer, better gameplay from the desktop. And I never played this like that, so it's kind of like, oh, I want to go back and experience this. It's crazy. It looks pretty good. I'm just happy that it's an MMO that's still being like supported, and I can get my Xbox achievements out of it, you know. Hanzo, you have returned. Dare I ask you how Rema? I don't remember how to say that. Received your visit. I beat the shit out of him, bro. Slapped the shit out that guy. He challenged you to a test of arms. It is well, then, that you have some experience in such matters. The people of both Gridania and Little Solace will be relieved to hear that the Lord of Levin has accepted you as the forest champion of peace. You have performed a monumental duty this day, Hahanzo. The elder Seed Seer must be informed of your deeds at once. Alright. What little gods are made of. How dare they? Are they suggesting Hahanzo is small? What little gods are made of? The servant lieutenant is ready to send you on your way. The elder Seed Seer will wish to hear of your experiences firsthand. Pray, return to Gridania and make directly for the Lotus Stand. The conjurer at Nafika's altar will be expecting you. Farewell, Hahanzo. Quest accepted. So, I mean, I wouldn't even be thinking about buying a video card if it wasn't for, like, how good that price is. I think. Right? So... Where do I gotta go? Hey, where am I going here? Bro, where do they got me going now? Oh, I gotta go to Gridania. Can I fucking fast travel there? Bruh. Bruh. Where the fuck is my quest at? Oh, there it is. Alright, we must go at once. Can I fast travel to Ogredania? Where the fuck am I going? Where the fuck am I going? No. Is there none of these I can teleport to? What the fuck? Oh. Yeah, I'll teleport to New Gridania. There we go. That's way closer, at least. Like, bro, I haven't played this game in so long. This looks so good. This looks so much. Oh my god. This looks so much nicer than I was playing on my laptop. Fucking streaming this and playing it before. Oh my god. Look how small this little fucker is. Alright, we gotta go. No. Where am I? Where am I? I gotta go over Dania, so I gotta... I remember. I think I remember. Over the bridge. There we go. Welcome back, honored scion. We who knew of your mission have been most anxious to see of your return. The elder seeds here await you within. Oh, I remember this area. Oh, damn, it's been a minute. Cutscene.
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this. I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramuh ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell?
They're just gonna do this, and you'll hear him.
Ramuh made trial of you? I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without. It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano, or to the rising flood of refugees. Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest. As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose. Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all.
Okay, so what is she getting at?
Eorzea must be as one. Yet I fear that dream is still far off.
Yeah, I figured that.
On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done. Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth. Lord Ramu has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
Thus ends another daunting mission, eh, Hanzo? I hope that Lord Ramu could be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless, I can only admire the adroitness with which you responded to the primal sudden challenge. As it seems that Uranger too was pleased with the outcome. What say you, Hahanzo? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder the lessons of the day? Sure. Oh, we gotta go back to Moradona. I think this is where I want to go. I could be wrong. Not where I wanted to go. Not certain where I'm looking for, to be honest here. What am I doing? I'm going this way. There we go. What am I doing? Into the solar. We're gonna cutscene, I'm sure. Welcome back, Hahanzo. Word of your momentous encounter with Lord Ramu precedes you. I would fain share news of my own, but Uranger's discoveries must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Levin, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of the Asatian's immortality. Let us assemble and discuss his observations together. All right.
If everyone is ready, let us begin. Urianger, the floor is yours.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did
Bro, I
play
can't remember
host to a
whose voice
most
this is. It's driving me
unexpected
nuts.
visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white,
Oh my
Elidibus.
god.
Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected.
Oh my
That
god,
the
it's gonna drive me
Asians are
nuts.
eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Asians might
I gotta
more
look it up.
permanently
This
be
can drive me
slain.
nuts.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence. In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension. The etheric readings taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be
Oh wow,
understood
he's in
the
Crimson
context
Desert,
of
but I didn't play
Rhinown,
Crimson Desert.
taken at the instant of the
Yeah.
Lord of
There's a
Levin's
certain
demise.
game.
Unlike the Primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior.
He's in Sea of Thieves. He's in Nino Kuni. A bunch of Assassin's
Let us begin
Creeds.
at what some might call the end.
Mass Effect Andromeda.
When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm.
Star Wars
In
Battlefront.
turn, the restless
Assassin's
energy
Creed.
which diffuses that plane streams back
Syndicate,
into our
Dragon
world,
Age
giving rise to
Inquisition.
new life.
This guy's in everything.
'Tis as the heavens did decree,
Witcher 3.
the way of all mortal souls. Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and
Assassin's Creed
rebirth
3.
continue unabated.
Fable, The Journey. Nino Kuni, the first one.
Primals
Wrath of the
behave
White
somewhat
Witch.
differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they
Fable
must
3.
consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though
Dante's
they may
Inferno,
seem to live, their flesh is
Xenoblade.
but ether given shape. Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth a distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Asians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
I am sorry, my friend.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection...
Wait, is she suggesting that they use...
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady. Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian. Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
This guy's camping out in like the afterlife, bro. Oh. The Lord of Lebanon is returned to the ether, as was Leviathan. Removes... oh, okay. Inferno, Vortex, Crag, Ward, and Levin, all have now been humbled by the bringer of light. The limitless potential of man, Hadolin the servant, grows mightier by the day. Yet he prospers at great cost to his mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times have the masses survived their joining, but their souls are grown. Even as it enervates, Theodore empowers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength. Okay. And that is the task to which we bend our effort, every effort. Oh, who's there? Divine seeds won't ever win to quicken Azoria's fertile soil. We need only lead men to the field, and their eager hands shall anew. To which we shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again. This thing here, the statue, gonna bring it back to life. Was complete. I still didn't level up. Wild. Not even close. That's the next quest. Alright. What time is it? I'm getting tired. I know I haven't been on for long, but I had a busy day. I think I'm gonna jump off and try to get on as early as I can tomorrow. I'm probably gonna continue this, but I mean, also don't be surprised if I just randomly play something else. Maybe I play Warframe. Maybe I play Destiny 2. I don't know. Maybe play Marathon. Maybe this. Maybe you can play cards. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I gotta take a nap. I gotta go to bed. I'm exhausted. I had a busy day, and we just finished this quest. So I'm gonna leave off on that main quest finishing, and I'm gonna call it there. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So, to Sith, anybody that swung by and hung out, appreciate it. We will continue Hahanzo's his quest. I gotta look through my inventory, figure out what I'm holding, what's what. I got a lot of stuff here, so we'll figure it out. But, damn, man, I'm paladined up, bro. That's it for me tonight, guys. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow.